Engineering, Rich Keeter on the starter stand. Tim Bennett is backup. Tom Fox at Race Central. Chuck Zantarski center stage. Darren Ayotte covering the action on pit road, along with John Gates.
So our drivers are getting slowly up to speed tonight. You see that 3-car, and that is David Teft from Southampton, and he has about 12 students that are helping him from a school, Westfield Tech, which is located in Massachusetts, and it is for kids in 9th to 12th grade. It took them 2 years to build that car, and what a job that they did, as that is a beautiful looking ride for David Teft. We have problems on the backstretch right now for Paul LaRue.
Paul LaRue's car might have just pulled out of line because he did not like the way he was strapped into the race car as yet, so maybe making a final adjustment with his belts and communication there. He'll go to his correct position, and we should be ready to fire them back up. 20 laps of flat-out racing. We told you the story of the points. We've introduced these gladiators as they are in the arena and the stars of the night. There's the clench green from Keeter on the starter stand.
And a rookie front row, David Como, who came up last year from the Dare Stocks, and Robert Bloxham, who has come out of nowhere to have a great rookie season. So 2 guys who have really worked hard and have improved since April. David Como in the 8th and Robert Bloxham the 3rd in car number 33.
Lights are off on the safety vehicle at the point. They headed to turn number 3. These are the limited late models, the stars of the night. Here's Matt Buckler with the call for tonight's start for the limited late model 20.
And trying to breathe fire on the outside is Robert Bloxham as he beats Como to the first quarter. As they get to the second quarter, it's David Como who's in front by a nostril, and here comes Bloxham to recapture the lead.
Bloxham was racy in qualifying, and he's showing a lot of muscle already on the outside. Como digs in deep on the bottom. Green versus black, the color combination at the point. Meanwhile, it is Paul LaRue setting in the 3rd spot. His brother David in 4. Here's Paul LaRue to challenge for 2nd. Paul LaRue making magic to the inside of Bloxham as Como leads him into turn 4.
Paul LaRue, very aggressive, and that could mean he has confidence in that race car. The Supreme Industries number 82, he is dead even with Bloxham in the battle for 2nd.
The Supreme Industries car looks supreme in its quest to take over 2nd. Meanwhile, here comes Albert Saunders, car number 04, the point contender. Right there with him comes Provost. Inside looks racy. Como still leads him back to the line. Paul LaRue is still 2nd, and Albert Saunders is up to 3.
Now looking to make a move is Dwayne Provost as he tries to elbow his way underneath Bloxham, and the move works. Provost has the 4th place car.
Provost up to 4. Meanwhile, further back, Barkowski, David Arute, along with the Bren machine, all trying to find their way through traffic with Hayes in that pack of cars. Leader still remains Como. 4 of 20 now complete. Here comes Paul LaRue. Looks for some racing room to the bottom. Supreme Industries car takes a peek down low. Paul LaRue gathers it back, and Como will cross the line first.
And Paul LaRue looking for some room on the inside of Como. There he goes again, trying to panther his way underneath. Now he is vulnerable to Albert Saunders. Saunders trying to wiggle underneath the 82 car, and it looks like Albert Saunders is going to improve into 2nd place.
Albert Saunders, inch by inch, he thinks he can, and he does. He will take over 2nd. Paul LaRue keeps digging on the top side, and now Provost moves in. Dwayne Provost puts the 88 car from the 9th position to contend with Paul LaRue for the 3rd spot.
Boy, a great battle for 7th and 8th between Andrew Hayes and Glenn Barkowski. So they're having their own tug of war.
Meanwhile, Provost can't shake off Paul LaRoute in that battle for the third spot, and all of a sudden, Robert Bloxham has come to life. Lapped automobile could become a factor.
And that is Teft in the brand new number 3 car, and everybody is able to waltz around him at the front of the field. David Como is able to fatten his lead at the expense of Albert Saunders in car number 04. So this has been the finest hour so far in the rookie season of David Como.
They are 2 laps shy of the halfway marker in this 20-lap event. Como is your leader. Albert Saunders in second. Provost is in third. Up to 4 is Paul LaRoute. 5 is Bloxham. 6 is David LaRoute. 7th is Hayes. 8th is Barkowski. 9th is Bren. And 10th is the 4 car of Cliff Saunders.
But the driver with the thickest exhaust fumes is at 8 of David Como in the TS Alliance-sponsored car. And right now trying to put on some pressure is the 04 of Albert Saunders. And remember what the 88 of Dwayne Provost did 2 weeks ago. He is trying to do it again tonight as he is able to lightning bolt his way close to the back bumper of the Saunders car.
David Como's got the rookie stripe on his back bumper, but you wouldn't know it tonight by the way he's running that number 8 car. It is dominating up front, but for how long? Here comes Albert Saunders. And the color green like money is where the money is, the money spot, and that's for the lead, as 2 green cars contend there.
And he is able to screwdriver his way underneath the 8th car. We have a new leader with 8 laps to go, and he is Albert Saunders. But look at Provost. He is able to gallop into second, and coming back to life is the 82 car of Paul LaRoute.
Paul LaRoute puts that Supreme Industries car to the bottom and challenges Como for a podium spot, third in the rundown. Meanwhile, David LaRoute is working over Bloxham in that 33 car. That's the challenge right now for the 5th spot. David LaRoute down low, and who's the tail that wags the dog there? It is Andrew Hayes with the number 9 car.
Boy, Bloxham is holding his own on the outside of that battle, holding off David LaRoute for the time being. The script remains the same at the front of the field. It is the 04 out in front, Albert Saunders, trailing by a pine needle. Is that number 88 of Provost as they scamper their way
down the back straightaway. Bren's car and Barkowski's come together, and Bren's machine literally rode the retaining wall from about where it says Osterman all the way down to Hoosier Racing Tires, and the first caution of the event comes out on lap number 14. Heartbreaker for Justin Bren, who was so strong in qualifying. He was a victim of circumstances in this situation, and he rode the wall hard.
Second race, he was able to get on the podium, a 3rd place finish. And that is not bad. Second time in an open wheel car, and you're able to take it on the podium, and we'll see what happens tomorrow night. He is scheduled to be back today. Remember, we are scheduled to be back here 1 week from tonight with the Valente Modified Racing Series, and will Woody see him a room in the back of that number 42 car because he is looking for the sweep, trying to win all 3 races that the Valente Series has contested this year at Stafford. Come next Friday night and see if he can do it.
I think he can. You be here to witness it. Let's see what's going to happen as they thunder off turn number 4. Green is out. Albert Saunders. Hold on to the lead. And look out. It's Supreme Industries cars. Wheel to wheel with David Como in a battle for the 3rd spot. And now David LaRoute is on the podium, a familiar place for him in 2015.
Outside of Bloxham, and he is not able to get by him, and here comes the 9 of Andrew Hayes.
6th and 7th. Leader in for 5. This time, when they cross the stripe, 3 circuits to go, a mile and a half left in the competition. Bloxham giving it his all. Como fighting back in the outside lane. 2 to go. Second.
That's David Tapp, who is pointed in the wrong direction between turns 3 and 4. And we have a yellow flag out on lap number 18.
So, 18 laps. You know what that means.
Let's get ready for the 3 most exciting words in motorsports.
Green, white, checker.
To determine the winner of our 20-lap limited run model feature.
Caution, pace car. Picks up the field. No harm, no foul.
But our first green-white checker of the night. And he should be high drama between Saunders, between Provost, between Paul LaRue, between Robert Bloxham, Como, Hayes. They all have an opportunity to make a major breakthrough.
Here they come. Rich Keeter stares them down. The evil eye. The green is out. And it's a textbook start. Paul LaRue, the Supreme Industries car, making noise on the inside. Provost tries to fight back in the outside lane. Here comes Paul LaRue.
A surge by Arun, but he goes sideways. He is having a problem, and second belongs to Dwayne Provost.
In the third spot, here comes Andrew Hayes on the outside. The Ridge car gets a Lancy off the turn. Back to the stripe they come. Leader is Saunders. He'll cross the line first. Provost in for second. Hayes will squeak out Paul. Saunders to finish in 6th with David Como for 7th.